Well, I think the most important job for our cross-party group is to make sure that there's a real understanding in the UK Parliament of what the issues facing us are in these new and challenging circumstances. So it is building relationships between government and Parliament and ours. Also banging the drum for Gibraltar within the UK Parliament. I think one of the important things that we've always talked about is that we must make sure that Gibraltar's interests aren't forgotten, that Gibraltar isn't left behind, isn't allowed to be damaged in the Brexit process. And I think that's going to be a continuing piece of work that we need to do. A number of us were able to make that case very strongly during the Brexit debates, and even when Parliament wasn't sitting, making sure we were in touch with ministers up until we got the agreement on New Year's Eve, wasn't it? So we'll be continuing to do that, raising concerns in the House of Commons, and also we think it's very important that we ensure that there's a broader understanding of the very strong links that bind Gibraltar to the UK. So, for example, the synergy between our financial services sectors, the importance of tourism, the defence importance of Gibraltar to us. We've got the integrated defence review coming up, being announced, as you know, tomorrow. Very important that we ensure that Gibraltar's continued vital role for the UK and for NATO is recognised in that, and also consultation on other key sectors for you, like online gaming, tourism, and so on. So all of those are cases where we're there to bang the drum, to be a conduit of information as well.
Now, you talk about Gibraltar and the UK working closely ahead of that New Year's Eve agreement in principle that was reached at the 11th hour. Now, how closely will you be following those treaty talks as the clock continues to tick towards that summer deadline?
We'll be following that very closely, and we've already made touch with Lord Frost, who has taken over on the day-to-day negotiations. We've also got very good links with Wendy Morton, who is the Minister at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. And I was very pleased to see, for example, that the Gibraltar-Spain tax treaty has now just come into force. So we'll be wanting to keep an eye on that. But equally, it was important that we made the case and made sure that the Department of Health didn't forget about getting out the COVID vaccinations to Gibraltar. And you're doing a fantastic job there, I must say. It's absolutely brilliant.